Hello, this is Scott McDonald at Dr. Demographics, and today our little mini session is on where to consider going to practice if you ever want to do a startup. Now, the honest truth is, I doubt there are tremendous numbers of practices for sale in these areas. This is a lecture that we're calling the empty quarter. Now, what we have found in certain parts of the United States is it's going to be very hard to set up a scratch practice if there is very little growth and the population is not particularly desirable. So if you go to New York City or Los Angeles, it's going to be a bigger challenge. However, the empty quarter is a part of the United States that shows remarkable growth and potential. So if we look at an area like Eastern Washington State or Eastern Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Northern Arizona, these are places in North and South Dakota that are showing really remarkable growth. Now, why is it growing? One of those things is the virtue of going to an area that is not already populated is it's not already populated, but they're growing really quite dramatically. Now, the places that I've mentioned are showing double-digit growth every, year or two. And for that reason, in the post-pandemic world, people are often looking for single-family dwellings that they can get into, homes, in short, that they can purchase without having to pay a tremendous amount of money. The other benefit of this empty quarter, the way we described it, and by the way, it includes parts of Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, the benefit is crime is so remarkably low. But if you were to purchase or to build a building in these areas, the return on the investment is turning out to be very good. Now, sometimes the taxes will be better or worse, but what's most important about the empty quarter is the potential viability of all businesses going there because the cost of doing business and the cost of living are really low. Do I say that you can't make a mistake by going to these places? No, I'm not saying that, but I am saying that the risks associated with this empty quarter are much, much lower. Now, this is a short version of the little lecture I give. You may want to go to drdemographics.com and to look up our 30-minute presentation on this topic. The numbers are there as well. Now, why is it a good idea to go to a place that's growing and has relatively little competition? Because the risks associated with those locations are always going to be significantly smaller. But the other fact is that when you have a population that's increasing, and it's not necessarily a low income area, you're going to generally find that the amount of production that you can do, as well as, of course, your new patient counts, are going to be excellent. So if you want to know more, please write to me and say, tell me about the empty quarter, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what I can. Dr. Demographics is not just a place to get the data. Ours is a place that you go to get analysis. Data is easy to get. Analysis, it's much tougher because what you're looking for is advice and guidance on where the best places to go might be. So drdemographics.com was set up to help doctors to find the places that are going to give them the best return on their investment in setting up a practice and perhaps someday selling a practice at a significant profit. The empty quarter is one of those factors that we're seeing, one of those paradigms, that the place that you're going to be able to retire and have a significant amount of money on the retirement is so much better because the risks are lower and the costs of doing business are much smaller. So please let us know if we can help you. We have all kinds of resources at Dr. Demographics, and we look forward to helping you. Thanks so much for watching.